Okay, guys, y'all know I am not a vlogger. And why my bun gotta be lopsided? Like, why I can't just ever show up to y'all as a fully put together, complete person who got her stuff together? It's always something with me. Don't y'all get tired of me? Anyway, so as we go through the Shay Iconic iterations and all that, I'm seeing the things that you guys like more. And it tends to be photos of things that I'm doing, videos about things that are going on. You like the self-care articles. I'm just going off of numbers. But whenever I put a personal touch onto something, you know, I gotta wash my bag from the hood. Whenever I put a personal touch on something, you guys seem to like that more. So this week I've been writing about self-care a lot. And this is way too transparent for me for y'all to see that my face is scarring. I'm breaking out right now. But can y'all believe all the self-care I do, all the massages and luxury and whatever that I call myself doing? I don't think I've ever had a real facial. I have like a spa facial, I think, along with my massages, but I can't remember them. But so today I'm supposed to be getting my first HydraFacial, which I don't even know what that is. Like, introduce me to something, sis. Why I always come to y'all looking like this? Get together. Anyway, so today I'm having my first HydraFacial, and I figured I would, you know, document what I'm doing, what's happening. You can see my face. There's no makeup, apparently no lotion. Anyway, you can see my face. There's no makeup or anything. I've had a breakout recently and some scarring, so it'll be very interesting to see what the after looks like. I know I keep looking away, but I don't play these sit in the car games with people. You won't run down on me. Anyway, so I'm about to go into this place, which if you're being nosy enough, you can kind of see what it is by the sign behind me. So we will get into this. Okay, I'm done. This is after. It doesn't matter what it looks like now for me because my skin was so dirty that, and you'll see in a little jar.
Oh, we got something in there. What
is that? Why I always have to be extra? What is that?
It's part of your skin.
Oh, take my hair down. This is after. It was a good experience. I'm going to talk about it more when I get in the house, so I'm not holding the phone. But I appreciate it. We'll get closer to my skin. My skin's going through a lot. It's been going through a lot, but I feel good about it. The tech, Danielle, was great. She explained every single step that we went through. She explained why and how everything was happening, what was being put on my skin, and what was the benefit of each thing. But I just wanted to give you an immediate after, but we'll talk about this more in the house when I have lip gloss and lotion. What? Why I want to be ashy? Anyway, so this is the immediate after, and we will discuss it more once we get in the house. All right, bye. Okay, let me just start by saying today is just gonna have to be one of those content days for me where it's like camera ain't acting right, lighting ain't right. It's just any content creator, if they're honest and you ask them, will tell you that sometimes the days are like today where nothing's right. But let me tell you something. I found lotion. And because for some reason, every time I record, my lips is like, what you doing? I found Vaseline. Because I really don't want y'all to think that I be out here looking crusty and then y'all read my articles and be like, sis, that's why you love life like this. You out here putting in no effort. It's not true. My face and my ashiness like to play crazy with me when it knows that I am working. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, so my hair is down. I don't even have my backdrop, so y'all in my house with me right now. But so I move my hair out the way. Y'all like my braids? I like my braids. Move my hair away. So like I discussed earlier in the car, I went to go get my first HydraFacial. I didn't know what to expect. Well, I kind of did. Y'all know me. My background's journalism major. I got several credentials, so y'all know I researched what a HydraFacial was. I didn't really book a HydraFacial. That's what kind of came through for me, which worked out. But I had my first HydraFacial. I YouTubed it. I was like, what the hell's a HydraFacial? But I YouTubed it. I looked at it. I looked at different videos. I looked at a lot of Black YouTubers or people with a little bit more melanin to see if it really works, because that's my biggest fear, or what my biggest fear has been with facials or doing anything to my face, is that I don't want it to be for something that's not for Black skin, and then it just creates more of a problem than I already was having with my skin. So my skin goes through phases. Sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's like, F you, I'm out of here. And right now it's just been going through something. I don't know if it's the changes in my diet. I've been eating crazy since I came back from, well, I was eating crazy on vacation. I drink a little bit of soda. So, you know, these are just things that I don't typically do. So that could be what my skin is doing. Or my skin's just been going through stuff, and I just trying to figure out how to fix it. So I have no makeup on, no tinted moisturizer, nothing. So you can see my skin. So you saw the before in the car, which the lighting was a little bit different. But you can still see my skin. It's a little bit of a yellow tint because of, you know, we're gonna be honest, all content creators also use a ring light. The setting on my ring light, is that better? I'm gonna give you all the light settings, and then we'll see my skin. And back to the one I like. I like warmer tones. I like to look a little bit warmer, so that's the tone I tend to be on. But I really want to show my skin. This is where we're at. I feel like for the first time in a very long time, my skin feels hydrated. I feel like sometimes my skin can get really dry, oily in this area, but kind of dry and kind of look uneven. I know there's still pigmentation, but you have to remember this is my first treatment, so this is what we're coming out with. But from what I can see and me knowing of my skin, just some leftover stuff, I like what has happened so far. Like, especially my nose. Like, my nose was so clogged and congested. I could have told you that even as a person that wasn't a professional. My nose was trying me and doing too much. And I had blackheads really around here that were visible. And let's be honest, I have the tool to get those out. But I tried not to do stuff to my face because it's my face. So let me just walk you through. So I went to Peak Image Med Spa. I'll do the name or put their logo. I took a picture of the logo. Danielle was really nice. She let me take pictures and videos of any and everything that I wanted to take pictures and videos of. And it was my first visit. You know, I filled out paperwork. I sat down with the esthetician, Danielle, and she kind of just asked me what I've been using, what my goals were, and like what I thought my biggest issues were. And then she gave me her professional opinion after looking at my skin. She was I cannot stress this enough. She was super nice. Y'all know I'm aggressive, so aggressiveness doesn't bother me. But she was super nice and not aggressive, and kind of suggested things more so than telling me what to do. And I think we got to a common ground of like, you can tell me what to do. I will listen. I am not the professional here. Because if I was, my skin wouldn't be out here looking like who done it, why, and where did it happen. So she walked me through it. She walked me through the different type of HydraFacials, the different steps. Basically, you know, some of it really, I could have probably recorded her telling me these things, but I really just kind of wanted to go through it and let her do her thing. So if you want to learn more, I will put her link in the comments in this video. I never really know what I'm gonna do, but I will put her link somewhere, and you can click on her website. You can ask her and she can tell you. But she really just walked me through like what the benefits of each step was, what would be happening, like what was being applied to my skin for my specific issues that I have with my skin. And it was just really, it was a little pricey, not gonna lie. I know the HydraFacial, it runs in the ballpark from different places, from like $150 up to like $3 something. I did see that like it changes from spa to spa, and y'all know I live in Boston. Boston gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive. It was not $300 though, because then we'll be going to an OnlyFans link, and we don't got that time. But you know, so it runs in that ballpark. It was a little bit on the pricier side for a facial. So if you're expecting like a $30 facial or $60 spa facial, this is not that. She does offer those things. That is not what I got. But this involved like, you know, extractions, a little bit of exfoliation, and not so much a chemical pill, but enough to like cleanse the skin, hydrate the skin, and all these things to kind of get me to a starting point, which will get me to healing or fixing some of my problems. And I'm pretty sure that will happen over time as I go more often. But, you know, it was really a great experience. She really was transparent about everything, talked through everything, talked about all the products that she was using on my face. So for somebody who hasn't had, I would say, a real facial, because I guess I've had spa facials, which let me say that spa facials are real facials. But when I say a real facial, I mean like extractions and, you know, targeting areas and spot treatment and all that. I have never had one of those. So for this being my first one, I think that this was a really good experience. She was very open with the education, open with her background about how she got to where she got or how she started doing this. So I really appreciated that. And y'all know I could be extra, but y'all be proud of me because I wasn't extra in that lady's office. I act like I had the good sense that my granddaddy gave me. Because we're not going to say my mama or my grandmother, because God rest my grandmother. So y'all know my grandmama act up. Or y'all don't know, but I just told y'all, and y'all know my mama act up. My mama act up. We're not gonna talk about it. But no, you know, I really just kind of kept it cool and collective, just going through the things, kind of try to have more of an educational experience. But I mean, maybe you can't tell the difference because it's not your skin, but I can tell. Like, I feel lighter, I feel less clogged. Like, all right here, I just felt like it was so congested, and I wore so much makeup in the last 2 weeks, and I just felt like it was making it worse. Even with this scar, which is new to the last 2 weeks as well, like, I think because my face looks more hydrated, that it doesn't look as dry and as, you know, bold, and it's not doing too much. So I really enjoyed my first time at Peak Image Med Spa. We're gonna get this name right. But I really enjoyed my time. I think Danielle is great. I think if you're looking for a HydraFacial or just to learn more about your skin, or just to learn more about your skin from an esthetician, maybe not a dermatologist, because I have a dermatologist, and all my dermatologist is going to do is give me clindamycin, and y'all know, you go to the dermatologist and you have a little bit of acne, everybody gets the same treatment. And it could be harsh on my skin, like, but I feel like this person, or I feel like not this person, I feel like Danielle really took the time to explain skincare to me and why certain things mattered. And maybe I should have known that at my big old age, but I don't know everything, and I didn't know this, and this is why I went there. So for me right now, I mean, depending on when this video goes up, which will probably be Friday because those are my posting days, Wednesdays and Fridays, and today is Thursday. Maybe we'll see how my skin looks tomorrow, over the next couple of days. Maybe there'll be some changes or some updates, but I will write those down. I will put them with the video. I won't put it in the video. Maybe I'll take some pictures, but right now, right after my treatment, would highly recommend this. I think this is a good thing for my skin. Hopefully it will be for yours too. Yours will probably be different than mine because we're different. But listen, we talking about self-care this week. Apparently, we are talking about self-care. And I will end this week talking about how to not self-care yourself out of productivity, because sometimes we can make excuses because we don't want to do it. And when I say we, I mean me, I mean us. I've been there. Start off as self-care, end up as like, because I want to do it. But anyway, before I stop this portion of the video, I want to show some of the products. And also, this is not sponsored. Who's sponsoring me with 400 followers? But this is not sponsored. But I just want to show some of the products that she did suggest to me. So I have my cleanser. She told me to get rid of my cleanser, which I love. But if it gotta go, it got to go. What Kevin Hart's daughter said, an executive decision had to be made. Had to go. So this is my cleanser. Can you see it? Get closer, because I hate when stuff is not in focus. And then I have like an oil and a lotion, which I always need moisturizer. So I'm always looking for a new moisturizer. And I was completely fine getting rid of the moisturizer I was using. And I've never used any of these products before, so maybe I'll give a review of those like I did the Thinx underwear, which really saved my life. And then I got a little special gift because I spent all my money. But yeah, everybody needs sunscreen. This is a real do as I say, not as I do blog, as we completely talk about, because I tell people all the time the importance of sunscreen, and I get to not using a lick of sunscreen. So this is where we are. Y'all see how different? We're not gonna talk about it, but here we are. Here we are. Y'all see my fall nails? I always do olive green or a hunter green or something to start the fall. I really love fall. My favorite season is spring, and it's gonna stay that way. Even though my ex was born in the spring, I can't stand that. Nope, favorite season is spring. It's gonna stay that way. But I really do love New England fall, like a warm New England fall, where it's like that 70-degree situation before it turns to winter fall, which happens so fast. Yeah, so those were some of the products that she gave me to use. Got a little sample of a mask, and I love a face mask because on a Sunday, I'm going to do a face mask. I don't have to do the deep conditioning of my hair because we're in braids right now that are new. So I guess my self-care Sunday will be that mask. And I'm going to be honest, Danielle probably felt bad for me because you know what she gave me? Oh, look, here go the name, y'all. Here go the name. Can y'all see it? Peak Image Med Spa. That's the name, Shrell. That is the name. But she gave me some lip balm because I was in there looking crusty, rusty, and acting like I ain't looking for a husband, because I am. And I'll date your daddy or your uncle. I'm at that age. Son, daddy, or uncle. We at that age. I'm talking crazy while I try to get this seal off. Always music in my head. My mother should have had me tested as a child because I'm pretty sure there's 8 personalities in here somewhere. Okay, don't mess with my manicure that I couldn't afford because y'all don't be subscribing enough. Okay, ready? Yes, Jesus. Yes, God. Oh, God. I love my lips being hydrated. Like, God did not give me big lips to be out here making him look bad. So that is all, guys. That is a recap of my facial. Maybe I'll write a little blurb, maybe I won't, but you will definitely get this video. So thank you. And also, just to remind you, because it matters, subscribe. You don't have time for notifications. I don't have time for notifications. But subscribe and I will find you. Subscribe, to the website. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, and I'll try to be better about doing videos. And I really just want to bring you into the Iconic Society, which is really just a way of bringing you into the community of Shea Iconic and just talking about different things. We're about self-care, self-love, other love, caring about each other, caring about our community, and, always communications. So until next time.